All you have to do is stay a minute. Just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay.
Welcome back. It's been 2 years since you were here.
Yes, I know.
And so much has happened.
A lot has happened. My goodness.
Yeah, what?
Been a while.
You're winning awards. You're going on tour. First of all, what was it like? What was it like when you hear your name that you're winning a Grammy?
It was crazy, of course. I mean, it's something that I've wanted my whole life, or that I've dreamt of my whole life. So doing that, or just like even being nominated alone or going to that award show was crazy. But then hearing your name being called is really shocking. Well, for me, because I really didn't think I was going to win. So it's one of those like full circle, crazy, pinch me moments, not to sound cheesy, but that's what it felt like.
Sure, absolutely. Now, did you have a prepared speech sort of like just in case, or was it all just like, you know what, this is what's going on inside my head right now?
I wish I had a prepared speech. I would have sounded a lot more eloquent. I really didn't. As I was walking up, I was like, okay, I have to say something, but so what do I want to say? Like, and I was trying to think of the points as I'm walking up, like, okay, think family, label, this. And I knew I wanted to talk about, other artists as well. So I was just like winged it. I was like, all right, hopefully this comes out okay. So I think it was okay. It wasn't too bad. I haven't really watched it back, but I remember it. I think I thanked everyone that I needed to thank, so it was good.
Yeah, and then things just continue to go your way. You're on tour, or you were on tour with Coldplay. How great was that?
Oh, that was amazing. It was one of the best experiences of my life, honestly. And I could say the same for my team as well. Like, we were all just so happy to be there every night, and just watching Coldplay perform every single night was incredible. And it felt like a different show every night.
Now, speaking of the tour with Coldplay, you played a prank on the guys from Coldplay.
I did, yeah, I did. My sound tech, Leo, he found like this giant teddy bear, right? So he decided to like de-stuff it. And then we were just doing it, like, it first started off with just doing it like to our band and crew, like for fun internally. And we would just get inside it and scare people, and we thought it was hilarious. And then we were like, wait, I forget who came up with the idea, but Andres probably, yes, okay, my tour manager was like, you know what we should do? We should scare the band. And I was like, are you sure? Like, we're not going to get kicked off the tour? So we waited till the last day in case. And then we pretended that I got them this giant teddy bear as a gift, like to say thank you for the tour. And thankfully they were all there. It was so perfect. It worked out so perfectly, and I scared them all. It was the best thing ever.
How long were you just laying there in this teddy bear suit?
It felt like 3 hours. It was probably 30 minutes, because I was waiting for them to sound check, and they just, of course, would not arrive. So I was like, please hurry up. I was sweating. I couldn't move because you have to be so still, right? It was a whole thing. Sorry, my phone is dinging. So it felt like 3 hours. It was probably half an hour though, which is still pretty long to be in a bear suit. Like, super still, so.
Yeah, and I saw it online. That's incredible. I'm so glad you guys actually filmed it.
Yeah, I know, me too. It worked out so perfectly, and then they posted it on their Instagram, so I was like, okay, they're not upset. They're enjoying this.
So with Coldplay, did it ever, come to pass that maybe you do a collaboration with Chris Martin?
I would love to. I don't know if he would, but I would love to, definitely. That would be something that I would, like, absolutely do. I'm such a huge fan of his, and of course the whole band too, but I've been listening to their music for my whole life, so that would be incredible.
Yeah, well, now you've met Chris Martin, everybody in Coldplay, and a ton of stars, right? For the last 2 years, you've just been meeting incredible big-name celebrities, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's
Who
crazy.
was your favorite? Which one just blew your mind? You're like, no way, I'm meeting this person.
Oh, there've been so many people, honestly, and I don't mean for that to sound like braggy, like, oh, I've met everyone, but I don't know. I'm around them all the time, I guess, from what I do. But I would say, I mean, it's hard to say, but I think Oprah was one of the, I mean, come on. It's
right.
Oprah.
It's
That was
Oprah.
pretty cool. And when she introduced herself, or I saw her across the room and she came up to me, or we kind of like met each other halfway, and she's like, hi, best new artist. And I was like, you know who I am, and you know that I'm best new artist? Like, what? Because it was just shortly after the Grammys. And she was like, oh my goodness, like, you're the best. And she was like saying all this stuff, and like, how does it feel? Like, interviewing me as if I was on Oprah. And then my best friend was with me, and I was like, this is my best friend. And she's like, hi, best friend. It was like the most Oprah she could ever have been, and it was like the best experience ever.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
You
so
know?
cool. Everything I hoped she would be.
Yeah, absolutely. I bet your mom was thrilled about you meeting Oprah.
Oh yeah, of course. I
Yeah.
mean, who isn't? Everyone. She's just. I feel like everyone's idol, as she should be.
Yeah. and speaking of your mom, your parents are Italian descent, right?
Yes, they are.
So let me ask you about this.
Okay.
What was it like growing up eating authentic Italian food? Because I love Italian food.
It's great. It was really awesome. I mean, to us, it was just food. But we were very lucky. My mom is an incredible cook, honestly. Even now, like going back home is the best thing because her.
Did you have a
cooking's the best.
favorite?
That's so hard. She makes great meatballs, amazing meatballs. Just any type of sauce is amazing. Yeah, probably her pasta with meatballs is the best.
What's the difference between, say, authentic Italian and the stuff we get at restaurants, you know?
I mean, it depends because there are some really great Italian restaurants that feel authentic and like taste similar. But then, of course, there are some that say that they're Italian, but then to me, it doesn't really taste like Italian food. Maybe, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I guess that's all subjective. It's a taste, everyone's taste. But for me, I grew up around that. And I kind of know what it tastes like. It depends on the restaurant.
When it comes to restaurants, can you recommend one that you go, no, that's pretty close to the real deal?
I don't know of any here in Phoenix, but there is one that my dad loves. He found it in LA. What's it called again? Trastevere or something like that. I think it's called Trastevere. It's in right beside the Lowe's Hotel in Hollywood. And you have to like walk up, I think it's to the 4th floor or something, the 3rd or 4th floor. And it's really delicious. And now since my dad discovered it, that's the only place we're allowed to go eat. He's like, we have to go there. So
Okay.
every time I'm in LA, I'm there. So you might see me there if you guys do choose to go there.
So it got the seal of approval.
Yes, it did. It's
Well,
very good.
Your parents have got to be so proud of you.
I hope so. I think so.
Sure.
Yeah. They like travel with me and keep up as much as they can, and they're really into it. And I think they kind of got immersed in this world the same way I have. So we're all kind of experiencing it together in a good way. It's not like momager, dadager type thing. It's very much separate, but they're really, really sweet about everything. And I mean, I think that's all every kid wants is for their parents to be proud. So I'm glad that they're enjoying what I'm doing.
Absolutely. Would you mind taking us out with a musical sample of Stay? Just a little something.
Wow. Sure. Here you go. Wait, what part? Do you want me to sing the chorus?
Sure.
Okay. All you have to do is stay a minute. Just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay.
That was it. I love
Thank you
it.
so much.
Come on.
I can't wait for you to
Everybody.
not put your voice in there after and leave me hanging.
That's right. Alessia Cara, come on.
Yeah. There's no audience in here, but let's pretend that there's. That's what you can insert. The crowd.
Right.
The crowd.
We'll do that.
Yes. There we go. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.